everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie dropped on Netflix called Lesson Plan, and this movie is from Polish, and in this movie you see this undercover cop who's working undercover to take down this drug dealer who's selling drugs to this teenager in the school. And when he tries to take him down, in the process we see in this movie he loses his wife. After he losing his wife, he really fall from the track and he become this alcoholic and all those things. Then later we find out when he's like a friend who is a teacher, and he dies because of all this teenager drug problem at the school. He takes this friend's job at the high school to uncover who is doing all this drug dealing at the school. At the school, he also made this all these teachers, and he also made this girl there who is also teaching there. They have some like a sweet moment here and there. I thought that he had a good chemistry with the other teacher, and he tried to help these kids how to self-defense, and he tried to use all his like undercover skill to help all these kids there in the high school. Although this movie, what do I think about this movie? Although this movie, it says like is an action thriller, I would say this movie, it is mainly about this guy who lost his wife, and then he was feeling all failure and everything. I guess he get repurpose in his life when he get this job in this teaching, and I guess from there he kind of like rediscover his purpose. That is what this movie, I would say, is about. Although I really enjoy this movie, because this movie, it is dealing with a lot of stuff, especially the teenager who get involved in the drugs. This kind of stuff is very touchy and important story. Same time, this movie does have all the other side stories. Sometimes you do lose track what is happening on screen. I really like all his scene in the classroom. I feel like he was it was really good and inspiring when he was trying to like help all these kids in the school. There's like a couple of funny scenes, you get chuckle, but this isn't like a fully action packed. Like you will not be getting a lot of action scene in this movie. There's like this movie, it is mainly about him trying to help this kid, and where this movie ends, it was like okay. But although it did start it out a very like actions packed, I feel like the acting was really good. I really liked all the acting in this movie. Overall story, what was it telling? And I actually liked this movie a lot. I thought this movie, it started out interesting. Maybe the middle part dragged a lot. The last part, especially all the scene he had in the school, I really enjoy. Overall, this movie, it is not an action movie, although it's saying it action, but it's mainly about this an undercover cop. He's helping these kids, and he's going there, try to take revenge for his friend death. And I liked it a lot, although it's sometimes the plot do get lost, like what is happening on a screen, like because all the side character they do introduce in the middle of the movie. But overall, I had good time watching it, and although that's because I liked it, not everybody gonna like, because it's a slow-mo story about this teacher, like this cop, trying to get revenge for his friend. And I like it, but some people will not. And that was my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? And if you enjoyed about this review, don't forget to share my other reviews on other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.